I thought, you know, somebody's thinking about me for a part in a pilot that might get made, and if it gets made, it might get sold, and if it gets sold, the character might be cut out of it. You know, you never know what these things are going to happen. You can't take it too seriously until it's real. So I put it on my mind, but sure enough, a couple of months went by, and my agent called and said, Mr. Roddenberry wants to meet you. So I said, okay, I'll go for this meeting, this audition, or whatever it's going to be. And Gene started to show me through the various departments. He showed me the sets that were being built. He showed me the costumes that were being created. He showed me the props, the tricorder, the communicator. Showed me the weapons, the phasers, and so forth. Started to talk to me about this character. Very interesting character. Human mother, Vulcan father. Internal conflict. Very interesting condition, which I couldn't understand. It gives you an actor something to play, something to work on. And of course, you'll wear pointed ears. It was good up to then, you know. So, okay, all right, okay, sounds interesting. The character sounds interesting. I'll take a chance. And we went ahead. Of course, we went ahead and did it. That's no secret, is it? This was one of the very first photographs taken of us. We had just begun shooting the show. And somebody said there's a guy outside wanted to talk to you. I think it was from Sacramento, a TV guy, or something. We walked out there, and there he was with a camera. And we got this photograph. A casual shot of the trio. Before Scully being made up. Me already made up. Haven't got the clothes on yet. And the work was hard. It was intense. I was there 12 hours every day. I was in the makeup chair at 6:30 in the morning. I left at 6:30 at night. And I went home and studied lines, had a fast meal, went to sleep up at 5:30 in the morning to be to work at 6:30 again the next day. And often traveling all over the country doing promotion appearances on the weekends. So it was hard. It was intense. And, well, we loved it. We loved it. It was what we wanted to do with our lives. Sometimes it was fun, you know. And it was very creative. I really thought, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the chance to show what I've learned all these years in my training and my experience. I've got to bring to this job whatever I can possibly bring to it beyond what the writers give me. The writers gave me some wonderful stuff. But you've got to bring something to the party. You can't just stand there and say the lines. So, for example, we were doing an episode, I think it was called The Enemy Within, where Kirk's character was split into two personalities by a malfunction in the transporter. The transporter comes up, and out comes this kind of scaredy little guy called Kirk. And then the transporter comes up again, and another Kirk comes out with a kind of mean, snarling Kirk. So he's been split into two. This is our version of the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde story. And we come to a scene in the script where the bad Kirk has got his gun pointed at the good Kirk, and he's going to kill him. If he does that, we will never get Humpty Dumpty back together again. So we can't let that happen. So the writer had written that Spock takes his phaser and hits the bad Kirk over the head with the butt of his phaser to knock him out. So I said to the director, wait, that's not appropriate. Not appropriate. So what do you have in mind? I said, well, Spock is a graduate of the Vulcan Institute of Technology. And he took courses in human anatomy. And Vulcans have an energy that comes off their fingertips, which, if it's applied to the appropriate pressure point on a human, will render a human unconscious. Oh, really? Show you how this works. And I told Bill what I was going to do. I came up behind him, and I put that pinch on his neck, and Bill dropped to the floor. And that's how the Vulcan neck pinch was born.